Hey, what's up everybody? It's good to be with you again. It's Richard and welcome to Vapor Friends. Hope you're having a great week, and we're going to be taking a look at this. Had this tank for about 3 weeks now. This is a clone, all right. Only issue I had was there's a slight leak at the base. It could be because of the way I was, filling up the tank and all that. So we're going to try it again today and see if it still leaks, all right? So anyway, good thing about this RBA, RTA, atomizer, whichever way you want to call it, is that it came with a drip tip adapter. So that means you can change your drip tips, all right? Got this from one of our local sellers here. It doesn't come with a box, it just came in a plastic bag. Got some spares that comes with it, with the drip tip adapter and all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look, get into the close-ups as well, come back. I'm going to show you how to do a coil, a very simple micro coil in it, put in some cotton, and then after that we're going to vape on it and talk about it. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look, guys, at the Erlkonigin, say it how you want to say it. This is the clone version of the RTA. Okay, this is made in Austria, like I mentioned, the original, all right? Mine's a clone, designed and manufactured, the original, in what they call Austria, the Erlkonigin, some of you say Konigin. I think the actual pronunciation in Austria is called Konigin. However, in America, they have simplified it for you to say the Konigin Atti or Konigin Atti. Okay, it's a 21 millimeter diameter Atti. This is bottom fed and also vacuum feeding atomizer. Which means you don't have to actually prime your wick when you're filling in your juice. Just have to fill in your e-juice and start vaping on it straight away. I'm going to do a very simple coil in there for you to show you how you can do it afterwards. And also, this holds a whopping 6 ml of juice. That's a whole lot of juice that you can vape for the entire day. All right, so let's not waste any more time. Hit the deck, get into the close-ups, get up and close and personal with it. Come back, we're going to vape on it, talk about it again. Catch you later. Up close with our Erlkonigin clone here. Like I said, it came in a plastic bag. Threw the plastic bag away. There's no box to come with it, to talk about class. And however, it has that bag of spares there for you with a screwdriver and 2 pre-coiled Cantal wires there, which has got no use for this because they've got both the legs on one side. And however, I'm very pleased that it came with this adapter, which is for your other drip tips, that allow you to use other drip tips together with this device. Okay, I'm going to show you afterwards. Okay, we're going to start from the top here and taking an all-round look here. You have your drip tip, and this is how the shape is. Beautiful, very unique design. You have 2 red O-rings in there to hold the tank, and you have your bottom airflow, which we'll come to shortly. Show you how it's done. You see these little slits here? These are your airflow control. All right, so we're going to take it from the top one at a time. Threaded, the drip tip, you can't change that. Okay, the only way to change your drip tip is use the adapter that comes in your spares kit. Well, at least for mine it has, and turn it in, and you can use any drip tip you wish to. All right, it fits any drip tip that you'd like to change to, of your choice. Okay, take it out, and if you don't want to, you can remove it and put the stock drip tip that came with it. All right, so then you have this piece here, right, which covers the juice hole. All right, so once you've got your juice hole open like that, you want to close it. Just turn it 45 degrees to the right, and it's closed, and then you screw in your drip tip. All right, so after that, you want to remove the tank. You will have to turn this. You can either do it this way or this 2 edgings here. You can just turn it and turn it. All right, so once you've turned it, this is threaded onto the chimney. All right, so open up. This is another piece here. You've got 2 O-rings here, by the way, and there are people who says that it might drop off. Well, it may drop off if you want to it to stick. All you got to do is just use some juice, rub it on the O-ring, and stick it back in. It won't drop off that way. All right, so mine's okay so far. It hasn't dropped off yet. Besides that, okay, all you got to do is just dig in and the whole tank comes off. Yep, this is a PMMA plastic. I should think it is, even for the clone. Alright, so that's the tank, which holds up to 6 ml of juice, just to let you know, and that's a lot of juice you can have in there. So next is the chimney. This is your chimney, okay, with a serial number, fake serial number, of course, we're talking about here. EK448, Erlkonigin 448. That's the chimney for you. It's a pretty good long chimney, so you get your flavors there. And you have the build deck. I'm going to just zoom it in a little bit for you to see. Okay, this is your build deck. Alright, so the build deck, you have your 2 Phillips screws here to hold down your wire. And you have your juice channels, one on this side and one on this side. And right above the juice channel, if you notice, it rises up a little bit where you have this 2 channels here for you to actually have your micro coil in your screwdriver and just rest it on the channels and then hold it there, pin down your wire, and this is how your cotton will travel as well, from one end to another end and into the juice channel here. Alright, so this is how it goes. Very simple. And you have your airflow in the middle. Underneath you have your airflow control. This is your airflow control with all these slits at the side here, these openings at the side. So how you want to actually open up your airflow or tighten down your airflow is to turn this, right? If you've got long fingernails, you want to just dig into, you know, the slit there and start turning it, you could also do so, alright? But like me, I don't have nails, so I just have to use a little screwdriver here and just turn it. Anti-clockwise is to open up the thing, the airflow control. Clockwise is to shut it off. Alright, so you can actually remove the whole L-ring piece here of the airflow control, and out it comes. This is how it is. You can also remove this if you'd like to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just leave it in as well. That's your airflow control. Maybe after cleaning it, you want to remove it and dry it, and then just put it back again. This should be okay for airflow. Alright, to set it up again, once you've got your coils done, just take your chimney, put it back here, line it up with the threading. Okay, make sure you seat it properly. Back it goes in again. Get your tank, just push it in, and you have the next piece, which is this one for your juice. Again, this is threaded, so it goes in quickly. Turn it. Alright, hand tight. Once it's tightened down, alright, then this next piece comes on. Okay, and if you want to, this is open, this is closed, just 45 degrees. Alright, and you're good to go. And then you want to tighten that down. All you got to do is just put your drip tip back on, tighten it, there you go, and it won't move. Yeah, so you want to open up the juice hole, just release the drip tip a little bit, and that's it. And then close it back, tighten it, you're good to go. That's the Erlkonigin there. We're going to put a coil in it, wick it, and then come back and vape on it. Catch you later. Alright, I've got my 28 gauge Kanthal wire. I'm going to do 6 wraps here with a 2.4 drill bit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that's 6 wraps there that I've got. Now just remove it. Alright, just get a screwdriver, 2.4 ml as well, put it in there. As you have to have your screwdriver sitting here, and you have your coil there, one on each side here. Can you see that? Alright, that's all it needs. Alright, hold the middle, pull this side, hold it. Alright, get your screwdriver in there, pin it down, and this side, push it to this side, hold it there, right? So you have your coil in there. Just tighten this a bit more. All right. Got a nail clipper to clip off the ends. Okay, so it says 1.11617, about 1.2. All right, great. Fire it and tweak the coils a little bit more. Fire it. Yep, 1.2. That's what it says on the Hana mods. All right, let's go tweak it a bit. See, the good thing about using ceramic tweezers is that you just have to hold it, torch it, and it's done. Gorgeous. Alright, so I've got my Kojendo cotton here, and I'm going to just push it through. Yep, once it goes through, and we're going to get the snippers. You don't need a lot, so you're just going to snip this off at an angle like that. At an angle like that. At the top here. That's it. So it's easier to work the cotton actually. You just put some juice on it, yeah. And just push a button slowly. Alright, so there you go. That's your cotton in there. Alright. Put your chimney back. Alright. So the chimney goes back in there. Take this out because we're going to fill in juice. Alright, so once the chimney is in there, now you get your tank, just clip it on. Yep. The top cap. Once you got that in, presto. Alright. Now just put this in and your drip tip. Alright, so that's the hole there. As you can see, wide open. I'm going to fill her up. Got about 5 ml of my favorite juice in there. Just going to put it into the hole and start filling her up. There you go. Easily 5 mm, no problem at all. Alright, so just wipe the top off with a rag. Now all you got to do is just turn it. Presto. And you're all ready to vape. See? No leakage. Good second time around. Okay, now you want to just loosen up the air hole. Yep. I'm all good. Ready to vape. That's my Erlkonigin together with my Vapor Floss DNA 40. Got 5 ml of juice in there, although you can put in 6. That's a big tank you've got there. And this time around there's no leaking. It's working great for me. I've actually removed the drip tip and fit in the adapter and put on one of my own personal drip tips. Alright, so that's what it can do. Great stuff. We're going to take a vape. Very nice. Decent amount of what I call vapor, but the flavor is superb. It's excellent. Gives you great flavor. I got mine for 100 ringgit, just to let you know, from one of our local sellers here in Malaysia. So for those of you Malaysians out there, if you want to pick yourself one of these, you can get it from Roko Electronic Vapor. Yeah, that's where I got mine for 100 ringgit, and or around there if I'm not mistaken. I got it about 3 weeks ago. I could be wrong, but in any case, do check them out on Facebook. It's also available on Fastech. Fastech, I think they have the black Delrin drip tip. I'm not sure about the adapter and all that. So the pros about this is it's got a big tank. You can put in 6 ml of juice and vape it all the way right till the very bottom here, because if you take a closer look at this, there's a juice hole right there, and on this side as well at the base of it. So you can, you know, vape it all the way down without filling your tank. And even though you finish your juice up, you want to fill in your tank, it's so easy. Just loosen up the top, turn it 45 degrees, open up, pump your juice in with a syringe. That's it. Bob's your uncle. Easy to refill, in other words. And the drip tip adapter is really nice. I can fit in my own drip tips. You know, I can put any kind of drip tip I want onto it. I can even fit in my nice colorful one as I showed you earlier on. It's impossible to make those vape circles. Anyway, so that's what you can do. Hardly any cons actually. I would prefer a glass tank so I can vape on acidic juices. That's one of the cons. Leaks when filling, although I've heard a few of you have actually had problem leaking. Mine doesn't have, although the first time when I filled it, it did leak a little bit at the bottom. Sometimes it could be the way you fill in your juice probably. I don't know. This time around, perfect. No leaks, nothing. Great. Airflow control is a little bit difficult if you don't have nails, you know, to turn it, to get your nail into the groove and then turn the airflow control. You can use a pick or a tool or something and turn it anti-clockwise to loosen, clockwise to tighten. All right, so that's the Erlkonigin for you. One more vape before we call it a day. The flavor is just excellent. Can't fault the flavor. Fantastic. Decent amount of vapor as well. Erlkonigin, until I talk to you again, vape safe. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye for now.